I think that there's a growing awareness that some of the food supply resources that we have had traditionally are failing us. It's not just about raising animals or raising vegetables, it's really about promoting health. We'll see an individual, and then we'll see other members of their family come, then we'll see neighbors, friends. It's not a fad, it's a whole lifestyle change. I think we're starting to understand what we're set out to do here at Quarry Hill Farm is in fact different from even people who sit in the organic, sustainable farm world. We have a mix of both protein, produce, side of the equation, the whole polydynamics for the animals, for the plants, and for the environment, all in the mix to find that balance, that perfect balance. That's very different. We start with heritage breeds here. We want to introduce those breeds back into the mix. We think that historically they were the breeds that did the best in the environment in which we raised them, which is pastured, more than free range. These animals are getting organic fruits and vegetables in their diet. They're getting a salad bar out there in the pastures. It's one of the only ways that we can pull minerals from the ground and have it metabolized in a way that we can ingest it into our bodies.
Sloan and her husband Scott invest in creating a nutrient-rich organic environment for their plants as well, resulting in a bounty of nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables.
We start with a lot of heirlooms in the mix of our seeds. We're now saving our own seeds. So there's an amazing variety there. We wait until the optimal time for picking. We hand pick, and then the produce that we deliver to our customers, and whether it's a CSA format or the market or to some of our restaurants and now a hospital in the mix, they're getting them within a couple hours of them being picked.
Today I'm just picked up green tomatoes. I'm going to can a green tomato relish, but well, we get eggs here and lamb here and chicken here and all kinds of vegetables. So I'm really into reading about farm to table. I would call myself a foodie. I love to cook. My husband's had cancer. I was really overweight and during Weight Watchers, so I wanted to get the healthiest things that I could and the freshest things that I could to get the most flavor with the least amount of, say, fat. So, for instance, when I make pasta, I always get my eggs here, and it is so different. It's so much better, you know, and I've just noticed a big, big difference. So I've already lost, since January, 30 pounds, just changing how I'm eating and watching what ingredients I buy. And
they first share with me that they have this, that they're confronting their traditional methodology for treating hasn't done anything to help cure the issue for them, and they're realizing that maybe there is something to an alternative way of diet that will help resolve this for them.
My mom was diagnosed with cancer 2 years ago, and since then our whole family has been looking at different ways to eat more healthy, and it makes me feel better. So I thought it's something that I'll keep on doing.
The family's interest in improving their health and that of the community was born out of Sloan's personal battle with a life-threatening disease.
It's coming up on 5 years, actually, my diagnosis with breast cancer in February 26th, 2008. I thought I was a healthy person. I thought I had done the right things for my body throughout my life. I had no family history of cancer, and to go from one day thinking you're healthy, the next day to get that call to say, yes, in fact, you have in situ carcinoma, and by the way, it's stage 3C. It started, for me, a whole new lifestyle and path of how important it is to whatever we're putting in our mouth, surrounding ourselves in our environment, that there would be no chemicals any longer, but also that I would start to eat in a way that I had never eaten before. But that's nothing compared to where this has taken me today. And first going no processed foods, second progression was to go organic. third progression was to go organic, grass-fed, and local, to the point of 4 months prior to my diagnosis, we had purchased a 106-acre farm.
This journey into sustainable farming created a new pathway of health and life for their whole family.
We started to realize that what we were doing was too important, not just for our own family, but to share that with our community and to others, and to help them in their paths, not just for cancer survivors, but to anyone having a health issue in their life. I can share my travels down this road and my own experience and what that has done for myself and in my own family. And it's not just us that we're seeing the results here. The more that I hear customers coming back and they've seen dramatic results in their own family, I know that there is something to this path.